Hi, this is a presentation on how to compare the performance of CPUs or processors, as they're otherwise called. It's presentation 3 in the series on how to upgrade a PC. The link in the comments will take you to the PowerPoint slide on my site. If we look at this diagram, cutout from a Novatech ad on top, it says 11th generation Intel Core i5-11600K. We can tell this is 11th generation Intel Core i5 processor because it tells us so. We can also tell this because its name is i5 and 11 and it ends with the letter K. What the K means is that it's particularly good for graphics. It says the base clock is 3.9 gigahertz, which is a measure of the lower end of its speed. And the graphics and the turbo clock is 4.9 gigahertz, which is a measure of its fastest speed. The bigger these numbers are, the faster the PC will complete tasks, all other things being the same. So if we look here, it says 12 on the ad. It says 12 MB, which means megabytes, L3, which means level 3 cache. So I'll talk about caches now. The bigger the memory results in a speed increase, as it's the memory on the CPU that is designed to predict which instructions to perform next, so fetches these instructions before they're needed. So the bigger this is, the faster the PC will perform. It will fetch more instructions before they're needed and load them into the processor. Dual channel controller. A dual channel controller means we can get two of the RAM modules to perform in a more synchronized or together manner, as if dual channel memory didn't exist. This will result in a speed increase of around 13 to 15%, as if dual channel memory didn't exist. Size in nanometers. NM means nanometers. 14 nanometers is a reverse measure. It's a measure of the size of the CPU processor. The bigger this number is, the longer it takes for signals to travel from one end of the CPU to another, resulting in a slightly slower speed of the CPU. So all things the same, this will reduce the speed the larger it is. If we look on the cutout here, it says Rocket Lake Retailbox 6 cores. The number of cores and threads is the measurability of the PC to do multiple tasks at the same time. So a single core PC can do one task at a time on one core. However, it splits the time between many different tasks on the same core to look like it's doing more than one task at a time. A PC with 6 cores like the above can do 6 tasks at the same time, period. Multi-threading splits the CPU's ability to do tasks on the same core further, so that if each of the 6 CPUs has 4 threads, it can do 24 tasks at the same time. Conclusion. There are lots of other measures to a CPU, but these are more often quoted. The above was from a Novatech price list on the 7th of the 10th, 22. That's all I wanted to talk about in this video. Thanks for listening.